Hey, what's up, people? How's it going? I'll tell you, this is a real tongue twister, man. I tried to video this thing like 7 times. It's it's like how much wood could woodchuck chuck? Woodchuck could chuck wood. Normally I come on, I just push the button here and I start talking, but it's actually not really a funny matter that I'm about to talk about. But my last video I dropped on YouTube last weekend, someone had commented that Chris Cap died, and someone else coming, oh, Cap, thinking Cap from Morris Park up there in the Bronx, the graffiti writer from Style Wars, that they meant that person. But no, that person is not who they're talking about. This is Chris Cap from my neighborhood here that wrote CAD, K-A-D. My first person I wrote graffiti with. Known him since, wow. Well, I went to Wagner in 83, probably since 81, 1981. I was 13, 12. By the time he was 15, someone tried to murder him and stabbed him all in the back and shit like that. Fucked him up, man. He was in a wheelchair the rest of his life since 15 years old, man. And he was probably he was about a year older than me. So, yeah, since 15 years old, he was in a wheelchair. And they say he passed away. I think he made it to, what, 56 years old? Me and him, we used to steal so much shit together, man. I'll tell you, we go into gimbals and shit. We take record albums and take stacks of them. And he'd be in a wheelchair and shit. And he would just lean forward and I'd just take the stacks of records and put them behind him. And he would just lean on it like this. And I'd just hold them like this and we'd wheel them out. We'd do the same thing with spray paint because I was so young then. Like I always say, I really want, like, once I became of legal age to buy spray paint, I would steal shit, sell it, and then buy spray paint, because I was legally allowed to buy it. So, and plus I had other racks I would do. But yeah, my main thing, like, I wasn't running around grabbing one little can here, one little can there. If not, I'll hit the Winter Garden Theater where the Cats, the Broadway play was. And I'd take a bunch of paint out of that. But no, getting back to Chris Cat, like I literally take cases out of that place. But getting back to Chris Cat, man, we should steal so much shit. Leather bombers, like a leather bomber, for the airplanes, like the Air Force One, like that. We take so much shit. We steal everything, man. We go into gimbals, we take 8-track tapes and fucking then the cassette tapes. It's just so much different shit, man. That's when they were converting over into the cassettes from the 8-tracks. Yeah. Oh, man. I tell you, yeah, dude, we used to steal so much food. The marzipan, bars of that marzipan, we'd be eating that shit. Yeah, man. Poor guy, man. Yeah, God rest his soul, man. Good dude, man. Yeah, fun times I had with that dude, man. Yeah, definitely. I do, like I said, shit. I actually show his building in the video with where I talk about when I first met Tracy, because I actually met Tracy in the doorway of like a Mafia social club right there. See, Arcuri, uh, Domincio and Joe Arcuri. Domincio, I never met him. Died probably in the 70s, I think, or something like that. He was down with like Albert Anastasia and the Rizzutos, up in Canada. Yeah, that's going at it with the Hells Angels. It's all over the newspaper now. Yeah. No, these dudes were plugged in. They were like the first fucking mafia in the city or some shit like that. I don't follow it. But I did put video footage that I got from Mob Facts. Mob Facts, they had that, I don't know, I really just took the footage. I said, oh, there's the building there, and I clipped it. I really wasn't paying attention to who was videoing or anything, but it was either like a police surveillance video footage, or if not, it was like Channel 7 or Channel 5. Yeah, I think it was like an anchorman, like knocking on the door. Yeah, that's what it was. And he's asking them, and they're like slamming the door in his face. I think it was Cheech. Nah, Cheech would have to be dead by then. That was like the 90s when they did that video. Something to do with John Gotti or some shit like that, and they have videos of him walking around and stuff like that. So I saw the building and I said, yeah, that's where I first met Tracy in that doorway. And that's where Chris Cap lived. And he wrote CAD. And you could see that footage right there. Yeah. What else is there? Yeah, those dudes are cool, man. We used to fuck around out down on that block when we were teenagers. And then later on, when I was going to junior high school up the block, I remember someone, I think it was Sammy. Either Sammy or Meth. They stood there wrote Meth. Nah, he wouldn't do that. He'd be too chicken shit. But someone they had a wrist rocket, thing that goes through here, and it's the metal piece that comes up, and it's got like a rubber band, like a tourniquet, something like someone would tie around their arm and shoot up, or like a phlebotomist would use to draw blood, a tourniquet, like a rubber one. He pulled that shit far back, man. He let that shit go to hit me, and it hit the fucking window of the social club. It's just like, bang! It was fucking cracked and everything, man. They had like gold leafing. It was like the emerald arms or some shit. Something to do with like soldiers or generals or some shit was the name of it. The Gold Star Generals. I remember the word star and generals or some shit like that. But yeah, man. Good times. Them dudes used to fucking, they were cool, man. The old guy, huge. He's had these big boils like moles, all 400 pounds. And he'd be sitting outside there and shit. A little card table, just like you see in the movies and shit with these guys, man. Yeah, funny dude. He'd be out there with a wife beater, man. Take that shit to the fucking park. He's got some parks and floor. Yeah, man. But yeah, poor Chris Cat, man. I'll tell you. Yeah, God bless him, man. Shit. Wow. Yeah. If that's, I still haven't heard if he actually passed away either. But yeah, that's wild, man. That's, if he did die. But, I asked around and a few people, I don't know, people don't really socialize like that anymore. You know? Yeah. Sad, man. Good times, but yeah, I remember those crazy old mobsters, boy. They ain't fucking. It was fucking fun, man. Yeah, man. God rest all their souls, man. I know all them old dudes, man. They got to be dead by now, man. I know the grandchildren are probably still popping around and shit, but yeah, man. They also had this liquor store on 78th Street, and Tracy, since like the early '80s, he used to do that walk. He always had like a Tracy on it at one point. He had the face on it. Yeah, I talk about it in my thing. Someone actually said that pictures because they also did the truck. It was like a bread truck. And Tracy had painted that too in like 82, 83. And then again later on, like 87, that was on the wall again. He did like a ribbon. Yeah, Tracy was always doing that. That was the Arcuries. Was those mobster guys. They own that liquor store also. Like 78th Street and 2nd Avenue. A few people told me they got pictures of that shit. They're gonna send it to me one day. I'd like to post that. Yeah. So they own that, and they had a social club on 76th Street. And I put some footage. I go check it out. I'm gonna, what? I'll leave the link in the description here, and I'll also leave the link to my Patreon there. Yeah, that was good times, man. Yeah, good innocent fun, man. I remember that shit. Why don't you take that shit to the park, man? Funny shit. Go to the park with that shit. Yeah, poor Chris Cat, man. He lived on the fourth fucking floor, man. I had to go up and up. Like he would leave with a wheelchair down on the first floor and go all the way up the stairs, man. Yeah, he was a diehard dude, man. Straight up, man. Yeah, he was an independent motherfucker. I mean, we had a falling out. Believe me, if anyone had any right to do me in, it would be Chris Cat, man. Straight up, man. Yeah. I mean, we bump into each other in the past in life. And, I'd see him rolling down the street like 4 or 5 in the morning or something like that. American Trash. I used to see him in American Trash a lot, which was a bar in this neighborhood. We used to hang out in. Yeah, we used to have a little thing like all the people that were in the news and shit. We'd all get together. Yeah, I remember a bunch of people we hang out in. American Trash are cool. Well, it's not called American Trash no more. I don't think it's the same owners anymore. Green Kitchen and shit like that. I'd bump into him, late night and shit. I'd be walking around or something. I'd see him in his wheelchair and stuff. We'd look at each other and nod and just keep walking, man. It's funny how life winds up, but yeah, if he passed away, that's sad, man. I got no ill will towards the man or nothing like that, but yeah, man. Yeah, God rest his soul. I remember his poor mother too, Peggy. Yeah. I'll take care of people. I'm cracking up over here. After I shut this off, I thought of some funny shit that we used to do on that block. Like right across the street from Chris Cap's house in the social club, the Mafia place, there was a big garage, but it's a building where like people would drive their cars inside the building. It's like a parking garage, but a building. It's New York City. It's not like a flat place where it's outdoors or anything. So, like during the time of like the cars with the radios, like the Benzie boxes, the fucking Alpines and all that shit, the Alpine crystals and all them crazy car radios and shit. We go in there into the parking lot. We'd sneak into the building because it's a booth, and we just get down real low, and we go inside the building, go up, we start stealing all these car radios and shit like that. Yeah, man, funny shit, man. I remember even them dudes from Queens, yeah, like PK and Ross. I think it was like Ross and Price. Sears, shit like that, man. Funny shit. Like I remember who the fuck it was. One of them dudes. No, it's like three of them from Queens. You know, they come in on the little dirt bicycles, like the BMXs. You know, we'd be riding around and shit. I had my own bicycle. I ain't fuck with BMXs because I'm tall. You know, I'd be on like a mountain bike or something or a 10 speed or whatever. And we'd be riding around stealing car radios. And they went down that block right near the social club, right? And this is like, you're talking this later on, it's like 87 or something like that. 86, yeah, probably 86, 87 around there. Yeah, right across the street from the social club. And, I'm out there, yo, fuck that, rip, rip, go, go, go. When we get there, I'm like, nah, man. Like, yo, what the fuck, Rob? Why you so scared? I'm like, yo, I remember telling them, like, yo, them dudes over there, man, yo, that building right there, you don't want to fuck around, man. And they're like, yeah, man. I don't remember what we did, but I remember they were like, "Yo, why are you so shook?" Like I was scared. I was like, "Yo, you take that shit as a sign, you know." But yeah, that was funny shit, man. We used to fuck around all the time on that block, man. Poor guys, man. But they were cool, man. Yeah, they were top of their game, man. Don't sleep on them old Italians, man.
Because of the clash of gaudy style.
Hi, it's Mr. Curry around from Channel 5.
At the Upper East Side Social Club that is reportedly a curious Manhattan headquarters, the elderly men inside drew the curtains and closed the blinds and reappeared. As the men quickly departed, nobody was in a mood to talk.
Is Mr. Curry in? Is he around? Is he available? Do you know his lawyers? What do you think about what he's saying in the paper? I don't even know
Mr. Curry was apparently not at his hut today, but one denizen sarcastically called the report of his elevation very nice and told me to be careful. But in a brief telephone interview, a man who identified
All right, I actually re-got that little snippet of footage again, and I put it on here from Mob Fact of that social club and stuff. It's funny, man. I was thinking back with them dudes from Queens, man. Astoria, yeah, like Brother Bice, man. Sear, PK, KK1, all them dudes robbing radios. Form, Awe, Drone, Bobby Bullshit, Rob Bass. All these dudes from Queens, man, just come in and like wipe the east side out, man. And fucking go back to the fucking Queens. They'd steal all the car radios. Each one's like $100, man. They'd go back for like 30 of them fucking things, man. Yeah, they would go off, man. Believe me. They'd be hiding them shits on the bridge and go out and get more, and then hide them on the bridge, go out and get more. Yeah, and then they hoard it all back to Queens. Yeah, they had a pretty good little monopoly going, man. Them dudes was going off. Yeah, man.
at the Upper East Side Social Club that is reportedly a curious Manhattan headquarters. The elderly men inside drew the curtains and closed the blinds and reappeared. As the men quickly departed, nobody was in a mood to talk.
Is Mr. Curry in? Is he around? Is he available? Do you know his lawyers? What do you think about what he's saying in the paper? I don't even know
Mr. Curry was apparently not at his hut today, but one denizen sarcastically called the report of his elevation very nice and told me to be careful. But in a brief telephone interview, a man who